Hello guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. In the last video, I believe we went to the Abyssal Wasteland. We're taking a break from that video, even though I said we'd move on from it. We did kind of move on from it, but it's just a lot of work. So we did start the workings of moving here, but take a break and I ended up doing pie. I did a lot of it off camera because, to be honest, a lot of it was research. So you have the basic part, which is compressed by explosion. Basically, you're just gonna either TNT or whatever these things are, EFLN. You just throw out some iron ingots, throw some iron ingots on the floor, shoot one of these at it, and it's gonna give you compressed ingots. And that's the simplest part of this entire thing. And then from there, you can make some pressure tubes. So as you can see with the systems that we have here, pressure tubes are your cables. Essentially, they link you to the machine. Whichever machines you're using, the pressure tubes are supposed to be the linkage. The first stage of this that I completed is the refinery, because obviously the aim was to get plastic so we can make the osmium compressor or something, whatever it's called. So you do want to make as many as I am, 1, 2, 3, 4. You do want to make 4. I don't know what where is it? The goal is to make 3, like the actual quest task is to make 3, but you want to make 4 because there is 1, 2, 3, 4 branches. Essentially you're going to put oil in there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 oil is going to be refined to diesel, kerosene, fuel, and LPG. You then want to take the LPG by simply either getting a bucket or one of these and just right clicking it, because fluid tanks act as buckets, and then just right click it into the pneumatic processing plant, and that's going to give you so you need coal. You know, your temperature needs to be at like 100, I think, or doesn't need temperature, I can't remember, but that is going to give you liquid plastic. And then with that, so as you can see, it gives you a bucket every single time, so you don't have to worry about this side being uneven. This side might be, but this side's going to be fine. So we're going to take this plastic and we're going to put it into the plastic mixer, and then it's very, very simple. What are we out? I don't have any black left, so essentially you're going to get some lapis, you're going to get some cactus green and some rose red dye. You're going to put a bunch of those, like I put a stack pretty much in each of those, but as you can see, it does take them as like a gauge, I guess. You fill up a bottle and it takes bit by bit, and then you're just going to select which one you want. So like I said, we need quite a bit of black because we've just used a bunch of black. I'm pretty sure there's another one that we've just used, but that's plastic. That's making plastic. I don't have any oil left, but when you put your oil in, let me just quickly get cobblestone. When you put your oil in and your temperature is going and it's working, because obviously you have to give these coal, so you're going to give these coal, it's going to start producing pressure, and it's going to send it to the vortex tube, which is what is going to give your temperature the goal, what is going to meet your temperature goal here. You have to make sure you get it on the right side. When this is heating up, I can show you on the side. One side will be red, one side will be blue, depending on how cold it's actually gotten. The blue side needs to be open, but obviously the red side needs to be touching whatever machine that you want to heat up. Once you have that done, in order to keep the heat in the machine, you just want to put blocks in front of it, just wrap it round, and that will mean that your temperature, and you see on this one, it's at 769 and rising. We don't need it to be that high, but it is that high, and we never have to worry about temperature, which is always a good thing. So I'm gonna hold on to that for a minute. But that is essentially, that's the refinery, that's the heat and chill, that is the pneumatic processing plant, and the plastic, and then you make either one of each. I think I made 10 of each to begin with, and then I've been increasing it over time for the plastic, because you find that you actually do need plastic quite a bit. And that's the air compressor. Now the air compressor goes to liquid compressors. Essentially you're just using liquid now to heat instead of coal. I don't really need it that much. Like, I guess if I'm doing a lot of stuff, then I'm gonna need it, but I don't really need it that much. You're then gonna move on to the processing chamber, which is just behind us. To be honest, I still don't know exactly how to make this work super conveniently. The processing chamber works in a 5x5 by 5, a 4x4 by 4, or a 3x3 by 3. I did the 5. I did the biggest possible one, just because I have the materials and I wasn't, the aesthetics and stuff. So an example of using this, you have the input on one side, and you can't just use the interface on the input, so you have to put a hopper in to get your input actually going into the chamber. And then on the outside, on the other side, you have this same interface, but you have it going the opposite way, so the input is facing inside the chamber and the output is facing you, if that makes any sense. The reason there's a bone in there is because I can't quite figure out how to turn it off when I'm using the machine. So for example, we're gonna make I don't know what it's called, an empty PCB card, and that is comprised of a green plastic and a compressed ingot. So we're going to put those in there, but when I do it without the bone in that one there, in the output one, the green plastic would have just went into the output, and I don't know how to stop it from doing that. So, oh my days. You know what's funny? I've tried to film this thing multiple times. This is the second time that's happened. We're gonna sleep. Oh shit, I put my bed over there. Flipping. It wasn't an invitation, Jesus. This is the second time a creeper has blown me up whilst I was trying to film this video. The reason why it's taken me so many times to film it is because, like, every time I think I have it, something happens and I have no idea what I'm actually doing. But I didn't mean to do that. It's fine, close that right back up. But anyway, we put that in there, and as you can see, it has produced us a empty PCB, or whatever it's called, ingot, tablet, circuit board, whatever it's called. Now in order to get it out, you can use tubes and stuff. Because I'm not well versed in like the Ender IO tubes, and this doesn't have its own like tube system, you can just put a chest on there, and then it will output directly into the chest. So that's a good way of doing it. The reason why I put the chest on after it's made is because, like I said, I don't know how to turn this one off so it doesn't automatically take out anything I put in there. I'm gonna figure it out, but there isn't a lot of tutorials on this, so I have no idea. That's the pressure chamber. You then make transistors and capacitors to make a printed circuit board. You also make etching acid, which is very simple stuff: some plastic, spider eye, rotten flesh, gunpowder, and a water bucket. And that is to make the UV light box, which is redstone lamp, pressure tubes, compressed ink, and a PCB blueprint. I'm gonna show you how to get that, but for now I'm gonna put this in there because you want to put this into the UV light box so that it can increase the success rate chance of your printed circuit board. To get the PCB blueprint, in order to make the UV light, you want to make a air canister. You want to charge it for a little bit, so I do have the charging thing here. So actually I don't want to put that on there because it's low. So if I was to put this on here at 4.5, it's going to bring it all the way down to 0.1, and we don't want to do that. But when you're charging it, you want to put it in there. You can charge it up to 5. It doesn't have to be fully charged, which is something I didn't know. I was racking my brain trying to figure out how to fully charge it. It does not have to be fully charged. And then once you've charged it a bit to 5, to whatever the highest you can charge it to, You then want to make the Amazon tablet, grey plastic GPS tool, and the air canister that you've just made. And it doesn't take much. Some red plastic, a diamond, a redstone torch, and whatever the other one was. Okay, and as you can see, this here is done. So now what we're going to do, we're going to pop that in there. I'm going to throw that out inside of it. Now it takes 5 minutes, and it's going to give you a printed circuit board, and that's basically how you make that. Not that difficult, which is cool. And then in using this, you want to shift right click, and that is going to see, as you can see, item providing location. Ooh. You're going to then put some emeralds in there, and in order to buy excuse me, in order to buy this stuff, you are going to right click the arrow. So like if you click here, or you can click anywhere, but if you left click it, nothing's going to happen. You want to right click the arrow or whatever it is you want, and then you're going to place order. Now obviously your money's in there, so you have to have the right amount. Ow. Oh shit. 2 drones came. I kind of want to know, right, if I was to never mind, I'm just thinking devious thoughts. But yeah, the drones are gonna come take the money, and then they're gonna deliver. Oh, I guess it won't work because of that. They take the money and then they deliver your item, and there you go. Your emeralds have gone down a bit. You have whatever item that you just purchased. I'm gonna put that in there. We don't need that for now, but we will. And that's basically this corner. You then have the volume upgrades, so that can be pushed into your machine. A lot of testing. I still don't know how to really work it, but yeah. Anyway, now that you have your printed circuit boards, that one's still working, you can then make the pressurized assembly. Now I don't know how to build this to have it working, so I am probably gonna have to search for a video to figure this part out, but we do need one more part to it. We have made, for the most part, everything, but I didn't realize that needed 2. So yeah, it was 48. It's halfway there. We're gonna wait for that to sort of work its magic. That needs coal. Good idea to have a coal reserve. Yeah, so that is gonna give us this one, and then you can make this. For now, I don't need this, but that's gonna be used in making a creative generator, which I haven't started on the crafting part yet, because in order to make black iron, I need jade, and so we need to go into the rebus, which is I do have, like, in one of these backpacks, I have the stuff that's going to take us there here. So I have prepared the equipment, I just haven't made the thing yet, which is fine. Anyway, let's see how that's doing. I think it's almost there. 68. Alright. Well, let me see what else. I think that's mainly it. These are upgrades. They're not that important. Eventually, once we have this machine going, I was like, wait, why is it blue? We should be able to make advanced pressure tubes, which will then allow us to make advanced liquid compressors and advanced air compressors. Yeah, and that's the part that I don't really know, but while we're waiting for the circuit to do its thing, we should be able to figure it out. Okay, so we are back, and our unassembled PCB unit is done. I forgot there is one more step to that. So that is done. We're gonna put the etching back into this, and then we're gonna take the capacitors and the transistor. You need 3 and 3 to make it printed. There. So that's going to give you your printed circuit board. And how you make these, essentially you're using your air tube, it needs 1 bar, 1.5 bar, something like that, and it does what it needs to do. Now the reason we did that, because we need to make 1 more of these. We don't have the material. That is great. That there. So apparently the laser has to be directly in front of the platform, which has to be left of the assembly IO unit, and then yeah, this stuff. I don't know. I'm just pretending I know what I'm talking about. I really don't. Also, going to steal 2 of these. Let's do it this way. Eventually, if this works, I will be able to upgrade them, but nah, that's if it works. But there you go. So that does connect, so that's good. There is no pressure, but you do have the program. Girl, let's get some coal. I don't think we have much left. Probably definitely have to. Oh my god, fuck off. Coal in that so the pressure can increase, and then we're gonna put the program in that. I don't actually know if that's the correct program. I'm kind of assuming it is. Where is the tube so we can double check? Here it is. Nope, don't want that. So that is the correct program, and pressure valve. So what's the problem? Not enough pressure. At least 3.5 bar. That is fine. Assembly drill, assembly laser, IO unit export, IO unit import. How do I know which one's which? Okay, so we had to make these wrenches. I think the only one we currently need is the pneumatic wrench, and essentially one of these needs to be, so as you can see when we were looking at it, says ensure there is only 1 assembly IO unit export. So we haven't, based on the program that we're using right now, we haven't got that, basically. We haven't got the export. Oh shit, what? Okay, you just right click it. I shift right clicked. You don't have to shift right click, you can just right click. So we have all of the machines that we need. Wait, what? Ensure there is only 1 assembly unit export, which we've just done. Maybe if we now give it the pressure that it needs, we're gonna halve this. Let me know, it should work. So I put a chest there because I think that is going to be enough. I don't know, the video I watched said inventory, but I feel like a chest is inventory, so I have like this weird vase looking thing, but I think a chest should work. And once it gets up, what does it need? It needs 3.5. So once it gets up to 3.5, I'm hoping that it works. Okay, so it has now reached 3.5 pressure, and it says that there is no problem. So I don't know if it's as simple as just putting that okay in there, and it is. All right. Would you look at that? It's as easy as that. That's actually really cool. Let me. Yep, will you look at that? Look at that. Look at it go. We're gonna put this in there. I don't actually need that many. I think 16. It's gonna make 16. So I'm guessing we're waiting for it to. Oh, am I missing something? Maybe if I change it. Is it gonna give us the right thing? It is gonna give us, okay. We were using the wrong program. Alright, so that's that. We now have advanced pressure tubes, which we're gonna just do a little switcheroo there. so that at least these tubes won't blow up. I need them to work again. But yeah, that's how you make advanced pressure tubes. And then after that, it's just upgrading these, which have to make a whole new. I was hoping that I'd use the old one to upgrade it to the new one, but I guess not. That's fine. With this one, you use the old one to upgrade it to the new one, but with this one, you could just make a whole new one. That works, but you know, it's gonna be a little bit tedious to do every single one of them again, and then I guess I'm just gonna have to throw the old ones away, which is a bit of a waste. Because here we have our first advanced air compressor. And so we're going to switch out these ones as well. I actually don't need these to still be working, so that this can then fill up our tools and stuff. But yeah, that's basically, if I'm not mistaken, that's basically it. That's basically the entire do we want to make those? I mean, you guys, we don't really need to, but alright, since we have it, I hope we have enough blue plastic. 10 and that was a bucket. No, I should just be able to, boom, there we go. Put that down there next to the lava. We used lava. You can use a bunch of other stuff, but we've been using lava. Oh, okay. It's the same process. You have to do compressed ingots first, or if you have the valves, spare valves, just do it like that. And then, oh wait a minute. Ha, there we go. You can, okay. Okay, so we got it working perfectly fine. When you use this, it drills and lathes. That makes so much sense. I'm a poo brain, but that's fine. We have essentially completed, minus this, which we can do easily, and this one, which we also haven't done yet. There's another one we can do easily. It's just to do the work. We don't really need it right now, but essentially we have completed pi. Now, just for the sake of fully completing it, we're going to be back, and give me a second. Okay, now to finish off this video, the very last element, it is the advanced PCB. We're going to get that done. As you see, we've done the item life upgrade. We've done everything. We're going to go into beta questing, and that is pi fully complete. We're going to claim it all. Look at that. We got the tick, just like we did gamma. You can now say we've shut down 2 of these. Oh, to be honest, almost pretty sure I've actually done that. Yes, I have. I just didn't claim it. I was waiting to film to claim it. So actually, we have finished. Ta-da! Claim that. 3 branches. We finished alpha, we finished gamma, and we finished pi. So that is beautiful. In the next episode, what am I gonna do in the next episode? In the next episode, you know what? I really do want to go into the rebus. I know we did pi in order to make the osmium compressor, but I really do want to get this sort of branch of stuff started. And like I said, I do. We're just at max health. We're just the OPest we can be. Let me start on this. Wait. There we go. We have one part done. I don't know. Oh my god. How do I get that? For no reason by doing it up here as well. Kind of want to do it on a cleaner patch, but it'll work here. There's nothing we can do until we get this. So yeah, okay. Now I have to figure out how to do this shit. But for now, guys, we're gonna go back to our sort of our compression unit. We're gonna go here. Yeah, that'd be a good picture. And that is our thumbnail, because that is a pie completely done. Our air compression, we can make plastic, we can make advanced tubes and liquid compressors. We can compress ingots without having to blow them up anymore. You can just put them into your chamber and it will compress it for you. And that's basically the bulk of everything that we have done here. I'm very happy to have finished off a third branch, and I'm excited to finish off and go through the west. But for now, oh, this is a big boy. For now, that is it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you do have any questions on any of this, because like I said, it took me forever to try and figure this whole thing out, including creating a whole new world for creative mode so I can figure out what the hell I was doing. So if you do need any questions, and if I know the answers, I will try and help as best as I can. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time.